Hi, this is Karen Kubicko, and today we're going to talk about how to transmute your stagnant, pent-up emotions and traumatic energy that's stored in you and transmute it back into positive. So, we are energetic beings having this human experience. We're energy first, and we've come down into this earth experience, embodied this vessel, this physical body, to have an experience here on earth. It's quite the challenge. We've picked up some pent-up emotions that maybe we took upon and never got the chance to express. Maybe we had a lot of sadness one day or a lot of anger, and that kind of energy is explosive, especially the anger one. But the crying one might come out in a different way, or maybe you have some resentments that are piled up because you never spoke up, or you didn't do what you wanted to do, or you let someone else abuse you, or something along those lines. That energy is stuffed in you, and it becomes stagnant, or it kind of looks like a gray or a bruise on your otherwise pristine energy. So when someone talks to you about transmuting that energy, changing it back into positive, what can happen? And hit that like button and subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Well, a long time ago, a friend told me to just visualize or feel that energy pouring out of you into the ground outside, and they'll make daisies. So last year, I spoke about that quite a bit, and in the summer, I actually had daisies growing in my yard out front. It was completely random. I didn't put them there, and it was exactly the space that I visualized helping people send this pent-up emotion and frustrations, traumas, whatever comes up out into the yard. And because I was inspired to send all that energy out the window into the ground outside, I continuously did that with people for years, right out my living room window, right out in the same space in the ground. Well, a few years ago, probably 4 or 5, feels like a while, I had some work done with some pipes and things in my yard. And lo and behold, in the exact space where I had asked people or had visualized with people to send this traumatic energy out into the earth. Now, our earth, by the way, is always transmuting and rebirthing and manifesting and regrowing on a regular basis. So it is a beautiful place to work with the nature around us to help transmute these energies. You're not hurting the earth when you do this. It is a welcoming thing because it's part of its natural cycle to transform and rebirth things. So back to pouring this out the window into the ground outside in this same spot, I had some work done in the yard, and a humongous heart rock was dug up. I'm telling you, I freaked out. It was so cool. I mean, this thing's huge, but it is crazy. Now, I've planted some flowers and things around it. You can see where it looks like a gigantic heart. Now, it was taken out of the ground exactly where I was actually sending all these energies from people when I did energy healing work and any type of trauma that would come up during a past life regression or a reading. We would be pouring it out into the same space. And so it's just amazing. Your thoughts are things, and if your intent is for things to transmute back into positive, then it will. If your intent is to remove that trauma, those pent-up emotions, and any kind of resentments from your energy, then it will happen. So trusting that deep within, you are a spiritual being, that energy can get stagnant, and you want to keep it moving and grooving. So I want you to just practice. If you have any pent-up emotions or any pent-up resentments or anger, whatever comes to mind, just visualize or feel that pouring out of you, out your window, into the ground outside, and continuously do that and see if something pops up for you. Maybe you'll have a daisy or a tulip or something like that out of the blue growing in the middle of your yard. And stay to the end to click a link to a guided meditation to help you cut cords and really remove all that energy from you to release anything that is holding you back in this life. Lots of love and light to you.